update. My first jalapeno harvest. So guys, the seedlings are getting big, as you can see. And I noticed this morning that we have a tendril here on this cucumber plant. So that is a sign for me to put it in its permanent home. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to put this one in its permanent home just because I'm seeing a tendril there. Yeah, everybody, you know what, I'm going to have to pot up this okra. This is not okra, this is sorrel. I'm going to have to pot up this sorrel today. I'm going to pot up this pepper today as well. Let's see. This is, oh, actually this is also cucumber here as well. I have some tomatoes in the back there. Let me bring these tomatoes in the front. Wait, hold on. Actually, you know what? Let's put it right here. Get some sun. So we have these plants here. They're looking okay. I'm just going to spin it to face the sun. Because you see what they do? They actually change direction in order. They face the sun, right? So to help straighten them back, so to speak, you spin it toward the sun, because they will always lean toward the sun. Right? These ones have been lying down. I don't know why. I put the stick to help give them some support. Yeah, so at least this cucumber, I don't know. Maybe I should do all the cucumbers. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all the cucumbers in their permanent home today. So guys, I just wanted to share this with you. So I initially had set up these pepper plants here in these buckets using the Kratky Hydroponics system. However, since putting it in, I upgraded the system. So it's no longer using the Kratky method. What I did was get air stones. So now I have a pump and I have air stones in the system running. As you can see how it's bubbling. And yeah, so far the plants are doing very well. We have this one here. How nice it looks. Obviously I have to check almost every day for aphids, especially this one here. I have had aphid infestation. I did show you guys a video some time ago where I had put some ladybugs here and they were able to eat a lot of the aphids, but then the ladybugs left, so I have to manually come and check and see about the aphid infestation. But yeah, the plant is doing very well with the air stones. See, it's bubbling in there. Look by the root there, you can see. So I have a pump. What I will do is I can leave a link in the description showing you guys the pump. This is the pump here that I have running, and I have 2 air stones in the buckets, and as you can see, the pepper plants are looking really nice and healthy. Like I said, you have to keep on top the aphid situation or else they will, you know, stress your plant. But am I seeing any buds? I see a little flower here, guys. Look at that. Let me zoom in. Can you see that? Yep, we have a bud. That's really nice. So the peppers growing in the hydroponic system is doing very well. All right, so what I'm going to do is put 2 of the cucumber plants in this pot, and the one with the tendril, I'm putting it in that pot over there. Okay, I'm gonna dig my hole here. Oh, these mosquitoes are trying to come after me. Okay, that should be good enough. So in this hole, I'm gonna put some bone meal in it. I'm gonna put some granular plant food. Oh, I'm seeing ants, red ants on this here. Whoa, I don't like that. Oh, and there's a stink bug hiding here. Oh my goodness, really, really, you had to find my cucumber plant. Come here. Come here, I need to get rid of you. Sample it. Don't come on my plants. He was hiding underneath the leaf. I'm gonna have to put a spray. I'm gonna have to put a neem spray on these plants this evening. Okay. So I'm gonna put. Let me put some sorghum here. And I'm gonna put some diatomaceous earth as well. With diatomaceous earth, guys, you should wear a mask. So I'm gonna have to get my mask. It's organic, but you don't want to breathe in that fine dust. Okay. All right. So I put those two things in here. Let's get the plants. Press it down and cover you back up. All right. All right. Just foam it down a little bit here. Okay. And what I'm gonna do now is put a little bit of this sorghum along the base, and I'm also gonna put some diatomaceous earth along the base. But let me get my my mask on first. Wow! Look, I'm seeing a whole set of roly-polies just came out. Okay. All right, I hope I don't have a problem doing this. So I'll have to give it a train the tendrils. So, every time I see worms, I feel good about it because I know if the soil is healthy. All right, so we have transplanted these. I'm just going to give it, actually no, I can't. Okay, so I cannot wet my diatomaceous earth. If you wet it, it defeats the purpose of it. So what I'm going to do is just water right here in this bare soil where I don't have diatomaceous earth, okay? As the diatomaceous earth, when the roly-polies walk in it, when the powder is dry, it's going to cut up the underneath of it. And so that prevents it from seed. Well, it's supposed to kill it so it wouldn't eat your seedlings. But it has to be dry in order to accomplish that. So I'm just going to water. Look, I see some here. Yeah, well, just squeeze it then because I don't want to waste my diatomaceous earth. So yeah, I'm just going to water in at this section here so that I don't affect the diatomaceous earth. You can see a whole lot of. Let me do. I might end up having to put two in here as well. So put one to the side. And then in case I need space for another one, I can put it. So guys, these pepper plants here, I bought this months ago at the nursery. They were supposed to be bell peppers. However, the plants never really grew tall. They stayed short, as you see here, somewhat stunted. They did have some sort of disease in it as well. They started to flower very early. I was like, no, you were too small to flower, because I'm thinking they're supposed to be bell peppers. So I pinched off the flowers. And again, there was no signs of the plant getting big. So eventually it started to flower. And I said, you know what, let me just leave it and see what happens. I was like, wow, this plant is so small. How can it handle peppers, being that it's so small? But anyway, I left it. Then I started to see peppers coming out, but the peppers were not getting big. And so a few days ago, there was one on this plant here. It's about the same size like this, and it got ripe. So I said, hey, this pepper is so small. But anyway, I decided to pick it and cut it up, even though it was that small, to eat. When I tasted it, the pepper was hot. So I said, wait a minute. I wonder if this was not really a bell pepper to begin with. And it's one of those small hot pepper plants. Now, it almost looks like the Guyanese wiri pepper. I say almost because it's not totally like that. So what I suspect is that this was cross-pollinated. I feel it was a wiri pepper that was cross-pollinated with a bell pepper. And so it is coming out, I would say somewhat, not really. It's kind, because when I looked at it, wiri pepper plant, it's not, the pepper itself doesn't look exactly like this, but it's very similar. So anyway, that is my suspicion. So I end up now, I have there's one behind this basil plant, there's one here as well. And yeah, they are really not bell peppers. They're just staying this size, and they are spicy. So that's the story with my so-called bell pepper plants. And I was wondering, why are these plants not getting big? But it seems to me that it would have, these pepper plants, they don't get big. That is just the nature of it. So yeah, just thought I would share that with you, because I was wondering what was going on with these pepper plants. Turns out it's a small hot pepper plant. So I'm going to pick this pepper now to have for my breakfast. I'm going to put it to my egg. So this is the size of the pepper. See that?